So you wanted 2 out of 3 format for Master Duel. I like the 33.8% of you guys have not smashed that living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can get to 102K. Cliff notes from the 4Gamer interview with the Master Duel senior producer here. I've been massively requested to talk about this for some reason or another, but I'm going to give my thoughts on this once again for you guys. So, if you dream of best 2 out of 3, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's talk about this here. Master Duel officially went into production during spring 2019. So Master Duel was in production for roughly 2.5 years. That's actually not bad. It means that pre-world shenanigans here, actually a lot of people were kind of giving Konami a little bit of credit, being like, oh my god, like Master Duel, like, was stepping up for World Crush Card reasons and garbage like that. Well, to be honest with you, they were already ahead of the curve, ladies and gentlemen. I believe with the loss of an anime here, Konami said we need to focus on, instead of producing an anime, we need to go make a game at that point in time, which is actually pretty interesting, all things considered here. Considerations for producing something along the lines of Master Duel began immediately after the launch of Duel Links. Duel Links is, what, 4 or 5 years old at this point in time. So Konami's had this in the pipeline for a little while. Alright, Duel Links was designed to be an easy to play on mobile platform, meant to increase the number of Yu-Gi-Oh fans, card game players. Absolutely. You will notice one big thing here between Master Duel and Duel Links, and Master Duel is, where the hell are the characters at? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but there's no Yugi, there's no Kaiba, there's no Yusei. You know, unlike in Duel Links, where you have these characters, you have the dual skills, I haven't seen a single anime character show up at all in Master Duel. Now, I don't know if this is just like a little sub thing here, but I don't know if you guys, you notice that. I don't know if it's like a right holder dispute here, if there's something with that, but that is something really to kind of consider here, that with Master Duel being the way it's designed here, you might not see any characters ever touch the game. It's a little bit saucy of a thing here. Alright, Master Duel was designed as a game to let duelists take things to the next level. Now, that's also interesting. I don't know what they mean by take things to the next level, but this is a platform that would typically allow players that normally haven't been to a Worlds competition the means to do so from their mobile device here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, that is a thing that you can actually do. That's not a bad idea, ladies and gentlemen. I like that one. Master Duel was conceived as being a game that would both be enjoyable to both competitors and spectators. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've really liked the aspect of watching Master Duel. It's always very interesting to like see how bad one player can get sacked versus another, alright? And you know, there's no side decking, so you can't really curve that out. One of the hardest things for developing the game was ensuring crossplay on how the game would work on consoles and smart devices. They figured that out beautifully here. Solo mode was a later addition, as the game was originally intended solely for hardcore duelists. Let's be completely honest here. If Konami had designed this game to be strictly Magic Arena based game where only hardcore players could play, the game would have bombed. 100%. Alright, there's no doubt in my mind about this. Solo mode, being one of the saving graces of this game, is huge. Alright, like, solo mode to this game was one of the biggest things that they could have done, because now players can obviously go farm for more gems and things like that, but it gives players a very nice opportunity to get involved in that storyline, right? Even though we kind of give Konami a lot of crap for solo mode not being as expansive, I mean, you gotta tone back on the level of content in the beginning, because you want to give these, I mean, just because, you know, I have an advantage at this game for how long I'm playing, doesn't mean that the new guy that hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In 10 years here, who hasn't no idea what any of this new stuff does here, Konami needs to have a bridging stone here to allow those players to catch up. You know, for one of the reasons why we have that lack of content right now is because that new player well, that's just so huge at the moment, by the way. Don't even doubt that Konami didn't have this plan. So that is it's one big thing right now. Lack of content is so new players that are getting into the game will have a chance to catch up and play. And I mean, now that you have Yu-Gi-Oh! On the go right now, it's good. Master Duel is intentionally international. The game will have its own forbidden and limited list separate from the official card game and TCG. This is a good thing. I cannot stress this, ladies and gentlemen. When the TCG is boring as crap, I want to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to just sit here and be burned out. The existence of this format solves that problem. Oh, Master Duel's crap? Oh, I can go play the physical card game. Multiple level formats are a good thing. Now remember, they actually get to design this game much differently in the sphere here because it's a 1-out-of-1 setting here, which will have a direct tie into the ban list. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the Japan YCS series is a 1-out-of-1 experience. All right, and I do definitely think that they took a giant step from Master Duel and the construction of that series here. I think they did a very good job at, maintaining that 1-on-1 presence here. And let's be honest here, I don't think I'd want to play 2 out of 3 on this game unless it's with friends, because completely honest with you, I'm already playing 30-minute game 1s out here, all right? The interface and executions and actions on this game do take time, all right? They do require interface input and things like that. Now imagine you're playing hour and a half game 1s. That's not logical on any stretch of the imagination here. So when you have something like this that has to maintain its own ban list, yes, this is by far the best decision that Konami could have made, and I don't really... Everybody that's against this, I don't know, man. It lets the old players coming into the game get the chance to experience Max C. That's fine. All right, Max C is playable on one venue. That's not a bad thing. If you don't want to play Max C, you go pick up your cards, you go play the TCG. All right? If you're visiting one of the OCG regions, you can go play with Max C and experience their card pool, all right? As far as I can tell here, it looks like the OCG will be the furthest along format, and then we'll have the TCG, and then I think we'll have Master Duel running behind the TCG format. So, I mean, we don't even have Baron DeFleur in the game just yet as I'm making this video. That might change post-update down here. But all things considered with that, I think having a slower paced format in terms of development with a different card pool is definitely interesting. The game was designed to have tournaments that will make you want to make as much of the card pool as possible and not strictly one metagame deck. Well, you're going to need to give people a lot more tokens or gems in order to make that happen. I understand that you're going to have the Exceed Cup, the Synchro Cup, all these other little cups here in the near future, but you need to entice your player base, all right? You're going to have to make things a lot more open-ended here for that. Master Duel is intended at the very least to be an event at the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship, and that's absolutely fine. But I think we've gotten so much more here than we really intended. I mean, for the first time ever, this searches for Yu-Gi-Oh! Have surpassed Magic the Gathering in their history, and that's absolutely amazing. Master Duel will be strictly best 1-out-of-1. There's nothing indicating best 3 at this point in time. There's a way they could implement best of 3 for like higher level competitions, which I think would be fine. But all right, and this game was intended as an esport, which means that if we're really going to implement esports into this, I think Konami's done a pretty good job laying the groundwork for this. It gives the player base an entry point, all right? Let's be honest here. How diverse Master Duel actually is an incredibly good thing for its health, all right? Having it being a separate format away from the games is a good thing, all right? The fact that, as of right now, we don't have any indicator of a ban list here in the near future, but Konami, you're watching this, please take care of Ben 10 to some capacity. I'm getting real sick of Drytron shenanigans. But for the most part, I think Konami did a really good job with this. I'm not burned out on the fact that we're not getting a 2 out of 3. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm quitting Master Duel. Like, stop that. Stop crying. All right. 1-out-of-1. This is the format you pick up when you're bored. I mean, I can't wait to play this while we're traveling to regionals now. That's going to be one of the most exciting things. All right. Post-regional and before regionals. All right. Even playing Master Duel at regionals. It's going to be quite a fun experience, actually. So, guys, what do you think about... Yeah, it's not 2 out of 3, but it's definitely something. I think Master Duel's good. So, guys, please, if you come to what interesting, make sure you guys smash the like, that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I'll see you beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you. go!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.